Good morning, everyone. Let's move from cancer therapy to a little bit on AI implementation. So I'm going to talk about 5 use cases today, uh, all medium-sized use cases that we have deployed across different companies, largely based in India, except for this one. This one is based in Portugal. So in the morning, Shashi Polavarupu talked about Yashoda's AI approach, where he mentioned that incrementalism, pragmatism, systems thinking are one of their founding principles, and he talked about their eight commandments. The third one being prioritize boring and brilliant. Seventh one being prioritize optimal over cutting edge. And he said that some of the three main areas that they're focused on is administrative, clinical decision support, and diagnostic excellence. So I'm going to go by the same theme. I'm not going to talk about solving cancer or solving diseases. This is more from administrative and diagnostic excellence or support to different doctors kind of themes. And there'll be two healthcare related examples and three examples related to pharma. So the first one is a medical report summarization and virtual assistant based on for company in Portugal. So here we are looking at specifically for cancer patients. We've implemented this specifically for cancer patients, but then we've extended it for others. What is the situation here? So you have a lot of patient history data, and a doctor when they are going to visit when they're going to go and visit a patient, they at different points of time they require different inputs and different data, right? So this one combines all of the data of the patient and then gives a summary, short summary of what is required when the doctor meets the patient. On the other hand, it does the other way around also. For a patient, if the doctor says you have a particular cancer or we're giving you a particular drug or anything of that sort, this gives an information about that drug or about that therapy or that disease, right? So business impact, first thing is we've enhanced accuracy, we've reduced the risk of human bias, because every time a doctor has to visit a patient, uh, we don't want them to look at 50 pages to figure out what has happened before. It has improved operational efficiency, it speeds up the process of diagnosis and planning, and it improved patient outcomes. So let me just show you a very quick overview. The client background, it's a private biomedical research foundation. Objective is to summarize patient treatment notes, medical records, visitation data, etc. Solution is a multimodal Gen AI based solution that reads through different patient information and provides insights and answers. And how generative AI helps, it has been trained to read patient information and provide relevant information based on that, based on the questions and based on the stage where the prognosis is. Uh, yeah, so what are the inputs? Inputs are simply the patient treatment notes, medical history, last visit data, medical illnesses, lab reports, etc. And outputs, we want to okay, first step in the outputs is to identify different entities, for example, clinical markers, chronic diseases, etc. Within the whole documentation. And then we want to create a management dashboard or a patient dashboard, depending on who wants to view it. And in both the dashboards, you have a Q&A chatbot where you can simply ask questions and get some answers. You have analyzed transcripts, which I'll give an example in the next slide. So take this for an example. On the left, you have patients' details, different things about the patient. So for example, different metrics for different values for different tests, and different details provided by the nurses, etc. Basically, the whole patient history. On the right, you have a summary. And if you go from the top, recent medical history. So they mention what is the reason for the last visit, what are the long-term conditions for the patient, what are the medicines dosage status that the patient is currently taking. Below that, what is the purpose of the visit? Below that, what are the risk flags? So, for example, here, whatever are in red are the flags that a doctor should consider the specific uh, based on the specific patient. Instead of reading tons of pages of reports to find out which are the markers that are out of range. This basically shows the markers that are out of range in one simple page, right? Again, how does this benefit? It helps the doctors to have a single source of truth. It enhances decision making. It personalizes patient care and saves time, right?